Alright, I'm back here doing more rift grinding. And this one took me a little longer. Actually I think it was less than the last one. Last one I spent around, I believe 12 hours doing rifts. I did wrong. I think it's around 4. This time I spent 9 hours doing rifts again. Well, not a full 9 hours. So if you don't know what rifts do, they spawn in once every 3 hours, and you can do them once every 3 hours. You can do them once every 2 hours if you buy them from the rift shop. However, it's not really worth it. Anyways, yeah, you can see that timer right there. That's how long the stuff was going to be in rift shop. So I was originally going to grind for Yhwach, but as you can see, the plans ended up changing. This game had different plans for me, but I didn't want to let it go to waste. I didn't want to be like a downer. Let that stop me. So instead of just waiting the entire week, we're gonna get Yhwach and Astolfo. We're gonna get both of them. Why? Because Astolfo is actually a really good support. If you look here, I've been eyeing the support for a little while. She's basically Harvika Rin, except for she can teleport around, and her buffs are a lot better because they scale off how many times she attacks enemies. And she has some pretty broken abilities as well. So overall, a really good support unit, and I've been wanting them for a while. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to get both her and Yhwach. This is what this video is about. So we're still on the Yhwach grind technically, because we have to grind rift shards. But with a new unit in mind for this week. Yeah. For the next week. Whoa, what was that? At least for the next 5 days. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
Let's go have some fun.
Alright, to save both of our sanities again, I'm going to do another voiceover with this playing in the background. This is at 3 times speed. I want to maybe put you guys through an entire rift at 1 time speed. Ignore the left corner, by the way. It's just me watching my own videos to make sure everything was right. Anyways, I wasn't too much help this time, to be honest with you. It was me and this one other guy. He kind of carried me. He really carried me the entire way. I didn't even know Kujiro was that broken. So I placed down my Sunjimu and Igris for an early game, and then I just go straight to farming. And I started upgrading Escanor for some reason. This is back when I had a good trait on him. I'm kind of jealous of my past self for having Deadeye. I don't know why I rolled off of it. Kind of besides the point though. Really easy, didn't take much time. Thank you to this guy for basically carrying me the entire way through. And yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of this. Alright, my first rift done. I was feeling pretty good about it. It was really easy. Got them done pretty quickly. It's actually, the Femboy raids, or Femboy rifts, sorry, are actually easier than the Yhwach rifts. However, actually they're just about as fruitful. But, you know, it wasn't Yhwach like the unit I wanted. So, but obviously after 1, I wasn't gonna get enough. I needed 1,000 rift shards for both Yhwach and Astolfo. I need 2 Valve Stones. So I decided to grind some more. Alright, my second dungeon. We're about 6 hours in to my rift grinding. And this one I go ahead with my usual strat farm, then place down V Sunjin Woo for my early game. My favorite early game by far. He's just amazing for everything, and my only monarch right now as well. And then you'll see later in the video, I rely very, very heavily on Leo's damage. Leo is just an amazing unit that will forever glaze. I don't know why more people don't use Leo. She is just an amazing DPS, and I needed that DPS because my other units aren't that great, unfortunately. I could use V Sunjin Woo for DPS, but his end game, he's not that great. He's more of an early game. And this fucking idiot lagged my game so badly. He chose every 5 placement unit for his Yhwach, by the way. You see my screen? You see my company? And they have the spinning familiar. You can't imagine how laggy that was. He got every 5 placement unit just so his Yhwach can get like maybe half of Escanor's damage. I don't know why he did this. He had no reason to do this, but it was really, really laggy. So I put this in 3 times speed. I'm just hoping it works. I have faith in my footage here. Maybe it might not be laggy. Yeah, I called him out for it, and he did not say a word. He was shameless that entire time. An entire team of 5 placement units plus 1 Yhwach. We can't be serious right now. Yeah, that was my second rift. Went very smoothly, unlike the game itself. Alright, my second rift done. At that point, I was starting to lose my mind a little bit. 6 hours in, and this wasn't even for Yhwach, this was just for a support. It did give the same amount of rift shards, so I wasn't like complaining too much. Still got rewards from it. And I was getting carried. I was getting carried really hard in all those rifts. I could duo, so I don't think I needed a team of 6, but it was always nice to have a full team. If you're wondering right now what I'm doing, I'm farming for rerolls. But yeah, right back to the video that I was talking about before. I got off track. Yeah, second rift in, and I had to wait another 3 hours. So while I was waiting 3 hours, I was doing a bunch of other stuff, bunch of Kaguya, portals, bunch of waiting, bunch of procrastinating, until another 3 hours have passed. So yeah, this next clip is going to be about 9 hours in. I might be a little bit tired, just a tiny bit. Alright, same strategy as I always go with. I'm going to place down all my farms, and then essentially move for early game. I'm going to rely really heavily on Leo's DPS again. I've been getting some strange teammates, dude, this entire time. This entire day I got strange teammates. First I got Yhwach, and there's a guy who used only weather report. And you would think that, oh, he's not doing a lot of damage. He did the most damage. In this lobby with people, he did the most damage with just weather report. I don't know what his weather report had. It wasn't Monarch. So I'm genuinely so confused. But anyways, I took his lead, did a little bit of weather reports myself, but mostly relied on Leo's DPS. My goat. I gotta stop pleasing this unit before they nerf it. They're probably gonna nerf it next update, I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, same thing as the other two. Went by really quickly. I had some pretty good teammates, they carried me. Actually, I was second in the server, I wasn't doing too bad. The first person got weather report going crazy. I don't know how, I'm still confused at how that even happened. My same as the other ones, ends really quickly, and I get my rift shards. This is about 9 hours in, so I don't know, 9 hours, and I got like 120, 130 rift shards in total. Very, very good ratio there. And that was another day of grinding nothing but rifts, and some stuff on the side while I was waiting, but it was mostly just a full day of rift grinding. It takes so long. It takes 3 hours to do 1 rift, and they only give you like, I average around 40 per rift. So like I do about 12 or 13 of them to get one of the units. So as you can imagine, it takes a little while. So I am looking forward though to getting this Doffel unit, because they are a really good support. I don't see many people using this Doffel. So the best way I can explain her is like it's basically Haruka Rin, except for she can teleport to wherever you want her to be. So really good support. I'm definitely gonna be giant queen crown. Okay, I'm doing infinite right now, sorry. But yeah, best way I can explain them is like Haruka Rin, but teleporting around, so you don't like rely on placing all your units near like one spot. You can teleport around with Astafo. Really looking forward to getting that unit. It's gonna take me another like probably 3 to 4 days before I get Astafo. So I'll keep you guys updated on that, and obviously Yhwach I can buy Yhwach really quickly. I can get the Valve Stone. I can get them immediately. However, I gotta wait a week, as you guys saw before. Very unfortunate. I should have grinded rifts a little more intensely. Maybe I could have gotten them a little earlier for you guys. Unfortunately, I gotta wait. So while I'm waiting, I'm gonna be making a lot more videos. A lot more. I'm actually working right now to get some more units for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and that's about it. See ya.